are kicking off the Dragonslayer Cup Women's Melee match with none other than Miss Worldwide herself, Ambrosia Belle, making her way to ringside tonight. We have confirmed 8 women will compete for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to be the first ever and only Dragonslayer Pro Cup holder.
We will start with 4 women in the ring.
And her opponent.
Elimination can happen by pinfall, submission, or by going over the top rope and hitting the floor. When a competitor is eliminated, they will be replaced until all 8 women have had a shot in the matchup. Then eliminations will continue until one is left standing and raising the chalice.
James, it feels like Groundhog Day, almost as if we just saw Selene Hysteria a few moments ago. Hysteria making her way down to ringside, already making her Dragonslayer Pro debut earlier on in the evening, but, well, she has herself to thank for that disqualification loss to Fire and Fury.
Perhaps escaping before the worst could happen. That's what you're hoping for if you are Selene Hysteria. This witchy woman looking to cast her spell here over REQUIEM and walk away with the Dragonslayer Women's Chalice.
One of the baddest women on the planet comes the way to Fort Worth, Texas. It is Reiza Clarke, who wants her own opportunity at the Dragonslayer Pro Cup in women's competition.
Reiza Clarke looking to lay waste to all 8 women, run the gauntlet, and claim the chalice.
Well, your last of your initial entrants here tonight, James. Zareyna makes her way down to ringside. What do you know about this young woman?
A young woman making her way to the ring, a recent graduate of the DFW All-Pro Academy, a product of Lugatti's training. We've seen several of his trainees tonight. He continues to put out winners, and Zareyna is looking to prove that she is one of those winners here tonight. And what a shot she has very early on into her career. Zareyna entertaining these fans, showing a little bit of that Egyptian flair, the Queen of the Nile, looking to stake her claim tonight.
And the bell sounds. We are officially underway. No time limit here tonight. These women could go all night long, but we have 8 women total that we're going to be looking at by the end of the evening. Reiza Clarke, Ambrosia Belle, Zareyna, and yes, even Selene Hysteria one more time. Well, this is not the first time that we've seen Ambrosia Belle or Reiza Clarke or, well, I guess Selene Hysteria for that matter. A first time for Zareyna, though, in a Dragonslayer Pro ring. And she's getting her licks in just like everyone else on Ambrosia.
Ambrosia Belle, you gotta give her credit. She's bold, but it doesn't usually work out for her.
And we have to acknowledge Ambrosia Belle outside of the ring, but has to go over the top rope to be eliminated. Belle's still involved in this matchup here. But it is Selene Hysteria who's going to take on the fight to the biggest dog in the pack right now. That's Reiza Clarke. And another shot to Zareyna as well.
but it's gonna take a little more to keep someone the stature of Reiza Clarke down. Now up on the shoulders, that electric chair position. Selene escaping.
That was very impressive from Selene Hysteria. As off the ropes here, tilt-a-whirl all the way down, and Reiza Clarke taken down into the corner. Yeah, we are getting into spooky season right now in the month of October, James. Selene Hysteria, the energy certainly has to be favoring on her side tonight. Oh, well, maybe not as favorable as Hysteria had hoped for.
Reiza trying to reverse that wheelbarrow attempt. I thought she had it for a second, but Selene with a very swift kick sends Reiza down. It looked like it was right on the jaw. Keep your eyes open, Selene. Zareyna with her first little batch of offense, so I thought. Selene with a good counter there. Crossbody off the ropes.
I mean, Hysteria looking fresher than fresh right now, but well, Ambrosia Belle looking to steal one here on Selene, and she got it. Selene Hysteria's out of this one.
Ambrosia Belle waiting, picking her moment, and it worked out. We will now see who the next entrant is. Who wants a shot at the chalice?
Well, James, we're getting ready to bang heads here tonight. Victoria Mosh, your 5th entrant to the Women's Cup.
I said Eddie Martinez and Jesse Taylor look like a mosh pit, but Victoria Mosh trying to bring some metalhead vibes to the Ridgely Theater.
Victoria Mosh, a DFW All-Pro Wrestling Academy trainee. We talk about that deep-rooted lineage of the Coach Lugatti training tree. And Victoria Mosh, though, has got to look to capitalize on that fact. Has not won many championships, if any at all, in her short career so far. And it is going to be all on Mosh to try and capture one in here tonight.
Big boot looking to get that momentum rocking. Pardon the pun there. Little battle of the DFW graduates here. Zareyna reversing that double underhook attempt by Victoria Mosh. These women not afraid to throw forearms.
This is the first time we're getting to see these two women go toe-to-toe. Wait a minute, Reiza Clarke is giving chase to Ambrosia Belle on the outside, and neither of those women eliminated just yet, as it was underneath the bottom rope that those two women made their way to the outs. It is still Victoria Mosh and Zareyna on the inside here.
Kind of picking their spots here. Very smart strategy by both women. Zareyna, high stack here.
And it's up. Victoria Mosh has been eliminated here tonight.
A quick night for Victoria Mosh.
I think Zareyna believes she's won this matchup here, James, but there is no more victory. That is going to come with a harsher fight than that. Out of this woman, Fiona McFersonson makes her Dragonslayer Pro debut. This is the bona fide Dragonslayer of professional wrestling in the state of Texas.
Fiona calls herself the Dragonslayer. It's only fitting she makes her debut here in Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling. Motivated, no doubt. Oh, and Reiza, right after Reiza, we've seen these two do battle across the Metroplex. Reiza cutting Fiona off there before she can even make her way in the ring.
And of course, that is not going to be an elimination. Fiona McFersonson never truly got inside, but that running STO from Reiza Clarke, cover here. Oh, and broken up by Fiona McFersonson. No true reason as to why other than pure hatred for her opponent, and Reiza didn't want Clarke to be able to get her flowers tonight.
These two giant females, they're behemoths. They dwarf most of the females in this matchup, and it's been a battle for supremacy, almost a who's the biggest dog in the yard. Out through the middle, not over the top. McPherson's still legal.
And meanwhile, Ambrosia Belle inside the ring. Belle's been hiding on the outside of this ring for nearly a majority of this match, and now she wants to capture a win over Reiza Clarke.
Trying to get that sleeper hold applied. It's not in deep. You see she's across the shoulder of Reiza Clarke. Doesn't have the windpipe cut off. Reiza creating separation there. Ambrosia much fresher than every other competitor, but she might not be for long. Macpherson, I believe this is the first time she's actually entering the ring.
And now Fiona putting the boots in. Meanwhile, it is hip to skull for Reiza Clarke to Ambrosia Belle. Off the ropes. Oh, sidewalk slam. Turn it in, cover. And Fiona McFersonson again breaking up the cover here. Someone might need to explain the rule set to Miss McPherson.
I don't think the rules matter when you're blinded by hatred and the Scotswoman with a big elbow.
Wow, and a dominant victory over Reiza Clarke here, but this match still rolling on. We're gonna find entrant number 7 here tonight, James.
It's not singles action, but Fiona's gotta feel good picking up a big pinfall victory over Reiza Clarke. You know Reiza's not gonna forget that one.
Yet another DFW All-Pro Wrestling Training Academy student. Fresh off her excursion back from El Salvador, her native homeland, Alejandra Quintanilla hits a Dragonslayer ring. Oh, and it hits it with pure force, James.
You mentioned El Salvador, her native country, but that's not the only ventures Alejandra's been on. She's been training with WWE legend Natalya and TJ Kidd at the Dungeon South in Tampa, Florida. You know some of those skills will be coming in handy tonight against such a variety of talent.
Yeah, you're talking about learning from 2 of the world's best in Tyson Kidd and Natalya Neidhart. Now, it is certainly Alejandra Quintanilla's point to prove that she is one of the world's best here.
Alejandra with the first vertical suplex, rolling into the second. Rallying this Fort Worth crowd, she says, I've got one more in it. Do it for Eddie.
And the Hispanic pride certainly on display here tonight for Alejandra Quintanilla.
Uno, dos, tres amigos en la casa. Alejandra looking to keep momentum rolling, sweeping the leg of Ambrosia Belle. Likewise does Belle into the cover. Quintanilla out at 2.
Yeah, Belle was certainly trying to steal one here. She's been trying to steal a paycheck all night. Alejandra Quintanilla, huge chop right to the chest.
Back and forth these women go. It's all for the prize. The first ever Dragonslayer Pro Chalice winner. Ambrosia Belle rocked by that last forearm. Now a series of them.
Now, and that might be Quintanilla's undoing. She hesitated on that final forearm. Watch this now. One of the lariat underneath by Belle, and a double clothesline takedown. Both women go down to the mat.
Dragonslayer Fiona McFersonson, the only woman on her feet. But Fort Worth is on their feet and behind her.
Oh, Zareyna, ooh, a neck breaker right over that knee of Fiona McFersonson.
Now seemingly targeting the head and neck with that into the cover.
2 count only. Fiona, again, still the only woman standing, but Zareyna looking to change that measure here right now tonight. As Zareyna wants to take this one off the ropes here. Oh, drop to hold there from McPherson, or on McPherson rather. It is certainly a melee here tonight, James. There's no doubt about it. As a step-up insecurity missed out here, Fiona McPherson. Watch this, pure strength.
Onto the shoulders of Macpherson.
And what goes up? We know the old saying, it must come down. And a cover here. 3 count. And yet another elimination for Fiona McFersson. That's 2 now.
A dominant showing so far by the Dragonslayer here in Dragonslayer, but
Entrant number 8.
And now, not exactly an official member of the Dragonslayer Pro roster. We haven't been able to get her medically cleared, but, well, that medical clearance comes from the mental condition of this woman. Oh no. Oh no, who the hell?
we were wondering where Evelyn was.
And how the hell has Evelyn Carter escaped from the ward this time?
Ambrosia Belle feeding Macpherson into Evelyn Carter. Ambrosia Belle looks like she's just seen a ghost.
Yeah, and for good reason. I mean, and Belle has eliminated herself now. Evelyn Carter as well. We're down to 2 women now, James.
Evelyn Carter so obsessed with Ambrosia Belle, and I don't blame Ambrosia for trying to get out of here. If I were her, I'd be making my way to Dallas-Fort Worth International and trying to get the first plane out of here.
Yeah, certainly so, as we are down to our final 2 women. History will be made here tonight as the Dragonslayer Pro Women's Cup will be presented to the winner. And there is certainly a size differential right here, James, but an experience difference as well. Alejandra Quintanilla, a little bit more experience than that of Fiona McFersson.
But that martial arts background of Macpherson coming into play here. You saw Alejandra seize up for a moment, hold off. She knows how dangerous those kicks could be from the tree trunk-like legs of Fiona McFersson.
As Quintanilla now, look at this, double leg Nelson for the cover and a 2.
The power of Macpherson allowing her to kick out.
And again, 2 count only, says referee Cedric Scott. Alejandra Quintanilla may be able to steal one over Fiona McFersson here. McPherson with the sunset, rolled through. Quinta, no, one more, and still we don't have a winner, James.
What a combination. These 2 battling it out, giving it their all. They realize just how close they are to capturing the chalice.
Well, any of these cover attempts could be the one, but it has not been the one just yet.
Andra still on her feet. Macpherson dazed, but not out.
Quintanilla now trying to power up Fiona McFersson. That is not going to be an easy game to play. Oh, but a hook kick finds the mark here on McPherson. Off the ropes for Quintanilla. Tiger feint connects. And a cover for Quintanilla. No, it's just 2.
Oh, so close for La Leona.
Well, Fiona McFersson has never met a dragon that she could not slay, but she's never stepped into the ring with a lion like this. McPherson, huge back elbow on Quintanilla. Follows up with another.
Now running on pure adrenaline and sheer will. Fiona has been in this contest longer than Alejandra has. Gas tank starting to come into play here. We've seen the pace slow. Both of these women going 90, 100 miles an hour as we got down to the final 2. Now the scars, the cost of war starting to show for both competitors.
Yeah, but war needs to be won. The one thing about war, James, is that it never changes. Alejandra Quintanilla continues to change, continues to develop, continues to ascend atop the mountain. And she wants to do so, the first ever Dragonslayer Pro Cup holder. Oh, but Fiona. Oh, this is bad news. This is bad news bears for Quintanilla. Fiona McFersonson put away many opponents with this before. Oh, but Quintanilla fights out of it. Covering a 2 kick out.
Very smart, though, maintaining control of the head, drawing Pearson over into that pinning combination. Now controlling the head once again. Down goes McPherson. Quintanilla setting her up once again, going up top.
Quintanilla doing everything in her power to walk away with the win here tonight, make history, but Quintanilla, can she capture? Senton bomb! Full crush, hard landing, it's over. It's over, a 3-count victory. Alejandra Quintanilla has made history in Fort Worth.
Su ganadora de la maravillosa Jota de Dragonslayer Pro Wrestling. Here is your winner of the mighty Dragonslayer chest, Alejandra.
Well, the Dragonslayer chalice goes the way to La Leona tonight, but, oh, wait a minute. No, haven't we seen enough of these 2 goofs already? These 3, in fact. Eddie Martinez and the Nasty Bros have hit ringside tonight.
I was about to correct you there, Walker. Nasty Bro number 2 is not a goof.
Oh, come on. And this is an absolute shock to the system here tonight. James, you and I have followed the career of Alejandra Quintanilla all over the great state of Texas. We know that there has been affiliation with Nastico in the past, but we had no idea that it would extend all the way into Dragonslayer Pro. Well, the Nastico affiliated certainly have a strong contender, maybe even the strongest, in Alejandra Quintanilla.
No doubt about it. Claiming the cup, walking away the victor, and now we know she's got the support of the NCA.